Say test type. What is test type? A group of activities aimed at testing of a component or system for specific objective. A group of activities aimed at testing of a component or system for specific objective. Example, functionality, next load, next usability, compatibility, etc. See, basically four types of testing, but our black box testing point of view, two types important. One is third one also important, regression testing, that we will discuss in software test process chapter. First concentrate on functional testing, next non-functional testing, functional testing, non-functional testing. Functional testing. What is functional testing? Can you tell me, Priyanka, what is functional testing? Don't have any idea. Okay. What about you? Tell me, what is functional testing? Tell me. Behavior of a function. Behavior of the function or behavior of the system. Okay. 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 Rekha, do you have any idea what is functional testing? I don't want exact definition. Tell me in your own words. Testing quality attribute, not functional testing. That is non-functional. Okay. Okay. See, checking functionality means external behavior. Checking functionality of a component or system based on requirements. See, checking functionality means external behavior. Checking functionality of a component or system based on requirements. See, functional testing can be applied in all levels of testing, but our area is system testing, but this functional testing can be applied in all levels of testing. We have four levels of testing. One is component testing, next integration testing, system testing, last one acceptance testing. See, users may vary from one level to another. Suppose if it is component testing, testers are developers. If it is system testing, testers are independent testers. If it is acceptance testing, testers are end users. Testers may vary from one level to another, one test level to another, but functional testing can be applied in all levels or another name phases. Test level or test phase. All test levels of test. Test levels. All test levels. Okay. See, forget about component integration and acceptance testing. Our area is system testing. Okay. System testing. Here, what we test. And one more thing, so many people assuming security testing and compatibility testing comes under non-functional types. No. As per international standards, security testing, compatibility testing, subsets of functional testing. See here, subsets, functionality, next security, next compatibility. Functionality. I will explain functionality. See, functional testing. What we test in this area? Functionality, okay. What we test? Tell me, Lalita, what you test? Lalita. Hmm. But, hmm. 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 Okay. Okay, testing the functionality of a component or system. Functionality. Okay. Here I will explain some low level. Already, I think Priyanka, you are aware of that. We discussed in QTP introduction chapter. See here, five important coverages. One is input domain coverage. One is input domain coverage. Input domain coverage. What is input domain coverage? Can you tell me, Priyanka, what is input domain coverage? Already we discussed, but not in this batch. Priyanka, say yes or no. What is input domain? What is input domain coverage? If you don't know, no problem.
I can't say exactly, sir.
But you know, huh? Okay, okay, okay. Say input domain coverage. Checking whether the system is accepting valid inputs or not and preventing invalid inputs or not. Checking whether the system is accepting valid inputs or not and preventing invalid inputs or not. Suppose if it is, suppose phone number object is there. See, in web applications, you can find so many forms, so many fields. See, field level validation, form level validation, etc. Suppose phone number object is there, it has to take only numeric values, 10-digit numeric values. 10 digit is size, numeric is type of the data. We have to check whether the system is accepting valid inputs are not, and preventing invalid input or not. Suppose if you try to enter alphabets or special characters, it has to reject that data and provide meaningful error and help messages. Got the point? Lalita, tell me what is input domain coverage? Rejecting. Mm. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Okay. See. Next one. Next coverage. Output domain coverage. Output domain coverage. What is output domain? What is output domain? See, input plus process. Input plus process equal to output. Input plus process equal to output. Verifying whether the system is providing correct outputs or not based on input and process. Sorry, correct output or not based on inputs and process. Verify Verifying whether the system is providing, or you can say checking whether the system is providing correct outputs or not based on inputs and process. See, all outputs can't be stored. Some outputs only stored. See, data storage is different concept, output is different concept. Some outputs only for displaying purpose. Some outputs only for displaying purpose. Suppose 5 plus 3 equal to 8. 8 is output. That is physical existence. It can be displayed as well as stored. Suppose after entering user ID and password, it has to provide your home page. That is just outcome, no detailed storage. See, checking whether the system is providing correct outputs or not based on inputs and process. Next, important coverage, database testing. Database testing. Database testing. See, this database testing nowadays independent concept. Database testing not only part of functional testing. It is not only part of functional testing, it is also part of performance testing. Also part of performance testing. Okay. What is database testing? What we test in this area? Can you tell me, Lalita? What we test in this area? Data stored in the server. Enough. Okay. Can you tell me, Rekha, database operations? And what we test in database area? 1 minute. Data validations. What is data validations? Valid. Data valid. Okay. Data valid. Valid data or not. Okay, actually that is the responsibility of front end layer. Database layer is dummy, just a dummy. Okay, data validations. Next, see, validation means not valid data. Valid data is different, validation is different. That's the point, Priyanka. Valid data is different, validation is different. What is data validations? What is data validations? What is data validations? See, here data, two types, input data, processed data. That is comes under output only, but we have to check the validations. Input data, processed data. Suppose if you enter, suppose if you enter marks from front end, maths, physics, chemistry, 60, 70, 60, example. If you enter marks from front end, as per system business logic, it calculates total and grade. That total and grade not input data. The total and grade not input data. That is processed data as per business logic. See, data validations means how the data is validating. Next, not valid data, that is different. Whether the data is valid or not, front end only responsible for that. Next, tell me Rekha, data validations. Next, data integrity. What is data integrity? Yes. Yes. Data is storing correct places or not. See, correctly storing means all records storing. Correctly storing and correct places storing. Correctness and completeness. Correctness and completeness. Suppose we entered 100 records. 98 records only stored, not completion. Next, we enter 100 records. 100 records stored, complete data. But mass marks stored in chemistry cell, chemistry marks stored in physics cell, like that. That is not correctness. See, data integrity, correctly storing and completely storing. Got the point, Lalita? Any confusion? Next, data manipulations. Data manipulations. What is data manipulations? Tell me, Priyanka. What is data manipulations?
Changing the value of the data.
Changing the value of the data. Data manipulations. What is data manipulations? Can you tell me, Lalita? Changes. See, three types of changes. Additions, deletions, modifications. Addition, deletion, and updation or modification. See how the database is handling data manipulations in terms of additions, deletions, and updations. Next, tell me, Priyanka. Data validations, data integrity, data manipulations. Next. data retrievals. Data retrievals. See, retrieving the specific data. Suppose you entered maths, physics, chemistry marks from front end side, maths, physics, chemistry marks. As per process, it has to calculate it has to calculate total and grade. Total and grade only. After entering the data, it calculates total and grade. Suppose total grade okay, but I want a specific form of data. I want physics toppers from my database. See, using select statements, I can retrieve physics toppers. See, if it is technical user, we are technical users. We retrieve data using select statements. But business users, non-technical users, for business user purpose, developers use reports. Do you heard this term report? Report. Lalita, do you heard this term report in databases? What is report? Okay. Actually, bank people, suppose banking people and insurance people, they take daily reports. See, daily sales, daily expenditure, daily things. Suppose if it is bank, they take several reports. See, daily reports, uh, deposits reports, withdrawals reports, next fixed deposits reports, loans reports, payments reports, etc. Report means retrieving a specific data. Specific data. See, generally end users non-technical. That's why developers use reports. By clicking on that report, and some reports are customizable report. If you select one report, suppose loans report, it asks select from date to date and select loan type, home loan, first all or home loans, education loans, personal loans, etc. Based on user customization, then it provides that reports. Got the point, Rekha? Some reports are customizable reports, isn't it? Customizable reports. Hello? Tell me, Priyanka, what is the report?
Nothing. It is reports are the information which we need,
Uh,
which it retrieves from the specific data.
uh. See, some reports static reports, some reports dynamic reports. Static report means by clicking on that report it will generate. Dynamic report means you can customize date range or item range, etc. etc. Okay. See, end users use reports for data retrievals, specific data, but technical users use select statements. This is about data retrievals. Next, next, data comparisons. Data comparisons. What is data comparison? Tell me, Lalita, what is data comparison? Ah. Hmm. See, sometimes we have to compare with input data, isn't it? Comparing with input data, data comparison. Otherwise, comparing with other resources. Suppose we imported some data from Excel file, data imported. After that, you can compare database data with Excel file data. The data comparisons. Next, data backup. data backup and recovery operations. Data backup and recovery operations. See, generally business organizations take monthly backup, daily backup, weekly backup, yearly backup, etc. Suppose if they want 10 years back data, 2002 data, they retrieve from secondary storage devices like CDs, USB drives, and DVDs, etc. See, generally they don't maintain all data, complete data. They maintain current year and one or two previous years. Suppose if they want any previous data like 10 years back, 15 years back, generally they retrieve from secondary storage devices. See, here we have to check how the data backup and recovery operations working. Backup means taking the backup to secondary storage devices. Generally, data stores in database. If you want to copy the data to secondary storage devices like DVDs, etc., you can take that backup. Whenever you want, you can recover that data. See, data retrieval is different, recovery operation is different. Retrieval means you can retrieve specific data. Suppose in my company, 1,000 employees are there. I want to retrieve only manager category people information. Then I can use select statement. Select, select manager from employee, table name employee. Like conditions, I can retrieve that data. That is only for, okay, you can print that data also, no problem. That is specific requirement. But backup and recovery means complete data. See, these are the important database operations. Nowadays, database testing also a very important area. Uh, tell me, Priyanka, what are the important operations in this database testing area? What are the important operations? Ah,
Uh, the data validation, data integrity,
ah,
data manipulations,
mm,
data retrievals,
mm,
data comparison,
mm.
data backup and recovery operations.
Okay. Okay. Okay na, Lalita.
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. See, next one. Order of functionalities. Order of functionalities. What is order of functionalities? Verifying where the system is providing, system means application, software application in this scenario. System has several meanings, depends on scenario. Verifying whether the system is providing correct order of functionalities or not. Correct order of functionalities or not with respect to requirements. Example, take Gmail login operation. First, first step, launch Gmail home. Next, enter user ID, password, click on default button, sign in button. Then you can get your mail home page. After that, you can view your mails, inbox. You can open your inbox. Next, otherwise you can compose mails. Next, replying mails. Just just viewing mails, reading mails. Just reading mails. Next, reading and replying. Otherwise, just composing mails. Next, sign out. This is the order of functionalities. Sometimes alternatives. After logging into home page, you have several alternates. One is just reading mail and log out. Next, reading and replying mail and sign out. Sign out means log out. Next, only composing mail and composing and sending and sign out. Okay. Anyhow, one sequence is there. First, launching home page. Next, enter user ID password. Click on default button. Next, email home page. Then you can perform reading, typing, means composing operations, then sign out. This is the correct order of functionalities. Suppose if you if you navigate the Gmail home page, immediately if it is providing your home page, your email home, if you try to compose any email, then it is asking uh, user ID and password. See, end user confuses. Got the point, Priyanka? Suppose after launching Gmail homepage, immediately it is providing your email home page. Whenever you want to, whenever you try to compose the mail, then it asking enter user ID and password. End user confuses. End user may confuse. So correct order of functionality is also very important with respect to requirements. See here, we verify whether the system is providing correct order of functionalities or not with respect to requirements. Okay. Can you tell me, Rekha, did you understand this concept? What is what is correct? What is order of functionalities? Based on requirements. Okay, requirements. Okay. Next one, error handling. Error handling. What is error handling? Verifying how the system is handling user unauthorized operations. Verifying how the system is providing, how the system is handling, user unauthorized operations. See, if you enter invalid data, it has to provide proper error messages and help messages. Proper error messages and help messages. Meaningful error messages and help messages. See, rejecting the data, rejecting the invalid operation is different. Providing meaningful error messages is different. It has to guide. It has to guide the user. Suppose 1 minute. Click OK. It is showing please enter password. Why? I entered agent name. Here two fields only there. Agent name, password. I enter agent name. Then it is blank password. Password field blank. I clicked on this OK button. Immediately it is showing please enter please enter password. It is meaningful error message. Suppose if it is shows enter agent name, end user will confuse. Next, see, I entered agent name and password also. See, it is showing error message. Agent name must be must be at least 4 characters long. I entered 3 characters. See, I can easily locate the problem. Suppose if it shows invalid password, I may confuse. Otherwise, if it shows enter agent name and password, end user confuses. See, I already entered agent name and password. So, providing meaningful error message is also important. See, error handling. What is error handling? Verifying how the system is handling user unauthorized operations and provide meaningful error messages. See, these are the five important coverages in functionality testing. Functional testing. Subsets, security, compatibility also. But some are saying security testing comes under non-functional testing. No, no, no. As per industry standards, security testing, compatibility testing also comes under functional testing. These are subsets of functional testing. Next, security testing. See here, once again, remember, functional testing is test type, test type. It is applicable for every level of testing, means it can be applied in component testing, integration testing, system testing, and acceptance testing. Okay, testers may vary from one test level to another, but our area is, what is our area? Tell me, Lalita, what is our area? System testing level or phase. System testing level or phase. See here, end users, independent testers, independent testers, independent testers perform functional testing using black box test design techniques. See, independent testers don't bother about internal architecture of the system, only external behavior of the system. That's why black box, inside inside code not visible, only external functionality. Independent testers perform functional testing using black box test design techniques. Okay, test design techniques we will discuss in next chapter. Just remember that one. And one more thing, here functional testing can be performed in two ways. One is requirements based test design, requirements based testing. Next, use case. Use case means you can say business process, business process based, business process based. See, just to remember, remaining concepts we will discuss later. Requirements based functional testing, business process based. For requirements based, we use requirement specification. For business process based, we use cases. What is use case? What is the purpose of use cases, that we will discuss in test process, software test process chapter. See, uh, tell me, Priyanka, tell me something about functional testing. Here, functional and system testing. See here, mixing the terms, functional and system testing. What is the meaning of this term? Actually, functional testing is part of system testing, but not only part of system testing. It is also part of unit testing, integration testing, and acceptance testing. It has independence. So, our concern is here, functional and system testing means functional testing at system testing level. Functional testing at system testing level. Okay. Okay. Tell me, Priyanka. Tell me. Give some brief explanation about functional testing.
Yeah, functional testing, it
Uh,
means the checking functionality of a component
our system.
or a system.
Hmm.
It is based on the requirement and this can be applied on all levels of testing, but we are mainly referring to system testing.
Hmm.
It has subsets like functionality, functionality testing, security testing, and compatibility testing.
Hmm.
Whereas in functionality testing, we have the input domain coverage,
Hmm.
output domain coverage,
Ah.
database testing,
Hmm.
database retrieving,
Uh,
comparison,
okay. Okay. Forget about
like
just
that.
headlines. Headlines enough. Database testing. Next, order of functionalities.
Error order functionalities and error handling.
Uh, See here two sorts of functional testing. One is
Which is based on the requirement based test design,
uh,
and another one is which is based on business process based.
uh,
It is based on the use cases actually.
okay, okay. What is use case that we will discuss in future? Okay na, Lalita. Any confusion? Okay. See next, come to security testing. Security testing. What is security testing? See, can you tell me, Rekha, what is security testing? Rekha, can you tell me what is security testing? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me, Lalita, what is security testing? Generally, what we test in this area? Ah. 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 Okay. Anything else? See, checking the security of the system. Here, three important factors. One is authorization. Authorization. Next, access control. Access control. Next, encryption, decryption. Next, nowadays one more concept also important, that is virus attacks. Verifying how the system is preventing uh, from virus attacks. See, first one is authorization. What is authorization? System means application. It has to accept valid users only and prevent invalid users. Suppose I have valid user ID and password, it has to accept. Suppose I don't have valid user ID and password, it has to reject. Authorization means system has to accept valid users and prevent invalid users. Next, access control means, see, authorization is different, access control is different. Access control means providing services based on privileges of the user. Based on privileges, providing services based on privileges. Suppose I'm a general user, I can just access some modules only. Suppose I'm an admin user, I can access all modules. See, different levels of users. Access control. See, it has to provide uh, access control, means permissions or services. It has to provide services based on user privileges. You have to check that operations, whether the system is providing correct services or not based on user level. Next, encryption decryption. What is encryption decryption? Do you have any idea, Priyanka?
Encryption means like it's coding, sir.
Suppose if you enter any value into password like objects, what will happen? Suppose ASDF agent name. Here I am typing Mercury. How data is entering in encrypted format now,
Yes, sir.
and it has to decrypting when it goes to server side. See, encryption and decryption. See, this is security feature. Encryption, decryption. See, data can be encrypted. Here we have to verify how the securable data is encrypting and decrypting. Next, last one, virus attacks. Actually, for virus attacks, for preventing attacks from viruses, we use antivirus softwares. Okay, but our application has some minimum protection. It has to prevent some level. Suppose it won't provide maximum level prevention, but minimum level. Suppose without antivirus software also, it has to provide some minimum level protection from virus attacks. See, these are the different factors in security testing. Security testing. Hmm. Uh, tell me, tell me, Rekha, what is security testing here? What are the considerable factors? Ah, ah, invalid users. Ah, good, good. Okay. Next, last one. Good, 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 good. Okay, na. Priyanka, is it okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Next, compatibility testing. What is compatibility testing? Tell me, Priyanka, what is compatibility testing? Compatibility.
It's a type of testing. It
Ah,
is to evaluate the application compatibility with the system, sir.
correct, correct. With specified systems. With specified systems.
Understood.
Suppose, as per design, our application has to support Windows operating system, Unix operating system. We have to check that compatibility. See, verifying how the system is interacting with specified systems, not all. Suppose our system is designed only for Windows, we no need to check on Unix environment, only intended systems. See, checking the ability of the system, checking the ability of the system, how is interacting with specified systems, specified systems. Next, come to non-functional categories. Non-functional categories. What is non-functional testing? Can you tell me, Lalita, what is non-functional? Non-functional testing? Uh, testing, testing quality attributes, testing quality attributes of the system, of a component or system. Some non-functional test types applicable at a component level also, but most of the time we apply non-functional test types on integrated system, but some types can be applied at component level also. See, testing quality attributes or product characteristics, checking quality attributes or checking product means here outcome, checking software product characteristics, checking software product characteristics based on non-functional requirements. Otherwise you can say checking quality attributes of a component or system with respect to non-functional requirements. Tell me, Lalita, what is non-functional testing?
Checking of the software product characteristics based on the non-functional requirements.
Good, good.
We can take it as a quality attribute.
Yes,
Quality
attributes.
Uh,
Yes. See, functional testing mandatory for every application. Functional testing is mandatory for every application, but non-functional testing optional. Optional. Say, suppose system is providing correct output, that is functional, good functionality. System is providing correct output as per input and process, correct functionality. System is providing correct output, but it is providing slowly or fastly, secondary, it is providing correct input. Okay. But if it provides quickly, then end users can satisfy. Suppose if it is providing wrong output, functionality wrong, but it is providing quickly, waste. See, if it is wrong output, providing quickly or slowly, secondary concept. Got the point, Priyanka? Can you differentiate? See, providing correct output is functionality. How it providing means quickly, slowly, like these are non-functional. Which one is important and mandatory? Functionality or non-functional terms? Functionality. Functionality. See, non-functional is extra characteristics. But nowadays, quality point of view, these attributes also very important. See, functionality important, mandatory, but look and feel, performance, easy to use, and other factors also important, reliability, etc. See here in this non-functional area, important types are performance, performance testing. See, actually, 80%, see, in our software testing, 80% market area functional testing only. 80%, 80 to 85% functional testing. It is mandatory for every application. 80 to 85% jobs also in this area. Next, non-functional area 15%. 15%. But so many sub-levels are there. So many subtypes. But in functional area, two or three only. Functionality, security, compatibility. 80 to 85% of market market revenue and job market also. Next, non-functional testing, 30 to 40 subtypes are there, but 15%, below 15% only market share. Okay. See here, highest market share is performance testing. Performance testing. And one more thing, for functional testing, we can use manual testing method or automation tools like QTP, Selenium, Rational Functional Tester, Test Complete, Test Partner, etc. tools. See, for functional testing, we can use manual methods without tools. Otherwise, you can employ the tool, manual plus automation. But in this performance testing area, manual methods is difficult. Suppose we have to test 100 users load. See, arranging 100 manual users and 100 systems and coordinating all 100 users is impractical. So, manual testing is impossible in this area. Only tools in this performance area. See, performance has some subsets. Subsets. All are flavors of performance. Load testing. Next, load testing. Next, stress testing. Next, spike testing. Spike testing. Next, endurance testing. See, these all are subsets of, or you can say flavors of performance testing. First, load testing. All are synonyms. Load testing. Slight differences. What is load testing? What is load testing? Measuring the system's behavior, under customer expected load. Under customer expected load. See, load in terms of concurrent users. See, simultaneous users. Load in terms of users and operations. Load in terms of users and operations. Tell me, Lalita, what is load testing?
It is measuring the system behavior
Ah.
for the customer expected load. That is what it can do. The maximum number of people, how much it wants to use.
Here, load in terms of
User and operation.
operations. Users and operations. Users means concurrent users. Suppose one user log in morning, another user after 1 hour, another user after 2 hours, not like that. Concurrent users. What is concurrent users? What is concurrent? Huh?
At once if all these users come, you can take them over.
Ah, okay. Priyanka, did you understand this load testing subtype? What is load testing?
Yes, it is a measuring system behavior under the customer expected load.
Ah,
It depends upon the users and operations.
load in terms of uh,
Users and operations, like
concurrent users and operations.
operations.
Operations means login operation, insert order operation, update order operation, logout operation, etc. etc. Okay. Okay. Next, stress testing. See, name itself defining the purpose. Stress testing. See, measuring a component or system, you can say for load testing also. Already I told some non-functional test types applicable on component level also. So you can use that widely complete definition. Otherwise, you can say system measuring the system behavior like. What is stress testing? Measuring a component or system's behavior under more than customer expected load. Under more than customer expected load means suppose as per customer expectation, it has to support 1,000 users for login operation, 1,000 concurrent users. See, applying 1,100 users, 1,200 users, 1,300 users, increasing. Then peak point. Suppose after 1,400 users, it crashed. Crashed means application hanged. Again, we uh, relaunch the application. So here measuring a component or system's behavior uh, under more than customer expected load. More than expected. This is stress testing. It has to support some surplus. Okay. Next, did you understand this concept, Lalita, stress testing? Lalita, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
What about you, Rekha? Did you understand this concept, stress? What is the difference between general load testing and stress testing? Good. Yes. Next, spike testing. What is spike testing? See, measuring a component or system's behavior under sudden changes means sudden decrements, decrements. See, generally, uh, we don't put 1,000 or 10,000 users load at a time. Slowly increase. If it is load testing or stress testing, slowly increasing and measuring the behavior of the system. But in spike testing, we measure the behavior of the system under sudden changes. See, first 100 users, suddenly 800 users, next 200 users, 1100 users, next 100 users, 900 users. See, it has to control that conditions. Tell me, Priyanka, what is spike testing?
It's measuring the system behavior
Ah,
and in the by sudden increments or
uh, under sudden changes. Okay. Next, endurance testing. Do you hate this term, Lalita? Endurance testing? It is new to you. What about you, Rekha? Endurance testing. It is also subset of performance testing. Okay. See, measuring a component or system's behavior under customer expected load for specified amount of time. Under customer expected load and specified amount of time. Example, login operation for 1,000 users. See, differentiate load testing and endurance testing, 1 and 4. Login, login operation for 1,000 users. Suppose login operation takes 7 seconds. Just one iteration, then we can measure the load. I want to measure login operation for 1,000 users for 4 hours. Suppose login operation takes 7 seconds. After 7 seconds, that 1,000 users again login, again login, again login, again login up to 4 hours. See, continuous load for a specified amount of time, 4 hours or 6 hours, 24 hours like that. Suppose Gmail, Yahoo Mail like servers bear continuous load. So sometimes peak load, sometimes load less, but they bear a continuous load. Tell me, Lalita, what is endurance testing?
Measuring the component or the system behavior
Ah,
customer expected load.
ah.
That is a continuous load
Under expected load for specified amount of time.
for time.
Here three factors. One is concurrent users, next operation, one or more operations, no restrictions, one or more operations, next time. Not only one iteration. Suppose login for 1,000 users. Suppose 7 seconds expected. After 7 seconds, load testing over for that operation. But I want continuous load 4 hours for login operation for 1,000 hours for 4 hours. See, after completion, next perform same operation, next login, next login, next login, like that. Okay, did you understand this concept, Priyanka?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Rekha? Okay, next, another is usability testing. Usability testing. Guess, Lalita, what is usability testing? What is usability testing? What is usability? Tell me in your own words, not standard definitions not required.
How much the system can be used, the peak level of usage of the
Peak level of usage, that is a different concept. Can you tell me, Priyanka? Usability testing.
To evaluate a product
Ah,
using it on users,
huh?
by testing on its users. To evaluate by testing on the users of the
Mm,
system.
less clarity or no clarity? No clarity. See, usability testing means uh, testing testing the user friendliness of the system. Testing user friendliness of the system. Testing the user friendliness means easy navigations, look and feel, look and feel, next font sizes, alignments, proper alignments of objects, next readability, learnability, all are comes under usability testing. See here, usability testing user friendliness of the system, testing user friendliness of the system in terms of navigation, look and feel, colors, fonts, alignments, next readability, learnability, etc. See, first one is it has to provide easy navigations, easy navigations. Next, look and feel, look and feel. See, generally you can find in internet most of the applications use Windows. Most of the applications use blue color, sky blue color. Windows default color also blue color. Why most of the applications are using blue color? See, human being can see blue color for a long time. See, red color less time. If it is light blue color, our eye can bear that color for a long time. That's why, okay, Windows providing different backgrounds also, customization, but they preferred color is, default color is blue color. Got this point, Priyanka? Why most of the applications using blue color in the internet?
It is easy.
Not easy. Less strain for eyes. Suppose if it is red color, we can't see red color for a long time, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Say look and feel. Look and feel also. Here we consider colors, alignments, etc. See, in this area we consider colors, next fonts, font sizes, font types, fonts, next alignment, alignments, etc. What is alignment? Proper alignment is important. Suppose here, observe, in the small dialog box, first enter agent name, password, next OK button, cancel button, help button. Suppose first it is showing cancel button, example, assume. Next agent name, next OK button, next password, next help button. End user may confuse na, Rekha. See, proper alignment of the object, proper alignment of object also very important, end user point of view. See, next, easy navigations, colors, fonts, alignments, etc. Tell me, Lalita, what is usability testing? What are the considerable factors? Testing user friendliness. Testing user friendliness of the system.
And it is found out the fact it is easy navigation and look and feel and you can measure color, font, alignment,
etc. Okay. And one more thing, for usability testing, manual methods only possible. Using manual testing only, we can perform this type of testing. Why? Tools can't judge. Tools can't judge look and feel aspects. Only human users can judge look and feel aspects. See, if it is functional testing, for functional testing, you can apply only manual testing for all functional testing. Otherwise, you can you can use tools. Some part of functional testing manual, some part of functional testing using test tools like QTP. Next, performance testing only tools like load runner, JMeter, etc., Silk performer, etc. Why? See, manual testing is impractical for performance testing. Okay. Next, usability testing, only manual testing. Why? Tools can't judge look and feel aspects. Only human users can judge look and feel aspects. Okay na? Okay na, Rekha? Got the point? Okay. See, I will list out remaining important non-functional test types. Tomorrow we will continue. Remaining important non-functional test types. Do you have any idea, Lalita? Do you have any idea? Any other important non-functional types? We discussed the performance, usability. Next, any other? Huh? What about you, Priyanka? Any other types? Priyanka?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Yes, sir. It's configuration testing,
good. Configuration testing. Configuration testing. Ah,
recovery testing,
good. Next,
reliability testing,
recovery testing. Next, reliability testing.
localization testing,
1 minute. Testing. Next, localization. Localization. Next, combination. Internalization. Internationalization. Internationalization. Next, Rekha, do you have any idea? Okay.
isolation testing will become
Huh?
isolation testing,
What is isolation testing? What is isolation?
some book. I read in some book.
Okay. Installation testing, etc. See, these are enough. See, we will continue.